Hey, shalom, shalom, yasha Allah. It's your brother Arie. Just here, just to bring out a couple of scriptures. First and foremost, all praises to the Most High Yahweh Shimi Awashai. Thwada for tuning in. Just a quick short video. Just want to bring out a couple of scriptures to tighten the brotherhood. Okay, I've always been big on that. I think it's very important as a nation of people. We should love one another, treat each other right. Treat others as you want to be treated, right? I'm just gonna bring out some milk scriptures, basic things that we already know about, right? We know about Leviticus 19:7, right? All right, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart, thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him, right? If you're rebuking your brother righteously and you know within yourself you didn't do anything behind the scene to cause your brother to go astray or fall or whatever, you rebuke them righteously, right? You give them a sharp rebuke and hopefully they take it right? But you got to do it with wisdom. Let's go to let's actually go to Proverbs 11:12, and it reads, he that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor. So if you don't have wisdom, you're going to hate your own people, right? You're going to hate your own daughters, you're going to hate your own sons, you're going to hate your men, your sisters, right? So if you despise wisdom, guess what? You're going to hate your neighbors. But a man of understanding holdeth his peace. So sometimes it's good for you to be quiet, right? Sometimes you hold your peace. You don't always have to speak things, right? Because you can stir up things, right? So sometimes you got to use wisdom, apply wisdom, and just not talk too much, man, right? Let's get another one. Proverbs chapter 14:21. He that despiseth his neighbor sinneth. So if you hate your own neighbor, guess what? You're falling into sin, right? But he that had mercy on the poor, right? Happy is he, man, right? So you got to have mercy. You got to be able to forgive your brother if they did you wrong. You got to be able to forgive your sisters if they did you wrong. And you got to be able to move on, right? All right. Now let's get another one. Titus chapter 3:3. For we ourselves, right, also were sometimes foolish. So sometimes, some of us can pretend and act like we're mighty, right? We're overly righteous, right? Like we know everything. We're a super guy. We never do wrong. But guess what, man? The Most High sees everything, right? Admit you're wrong. Admit your guilt. Admit your sin. Admit your faults, right? Don't hold it. Don't act like you know everything. Don't try to talk like you know everything. Sometimes just admitting it also shows reference to the Most High, man. When you want to show reverence to the Most High, you admit your sin, you ask for forgiveness, and you work hard to get away from those ways, whatever it is that you are doing, right? Then it reads, it says, disobedience, deceived, serving diverse lusts and pleasures, living in malice and envy, hateful and hating one another, man. Right? That spirit of hate has to get away from Israel. We have to do this in spirit and in truth, man. We can't do this for show. We can't be, when we outside, we're showing off like we're mighty, we're great men. But when we're amongst each other, we're being hateful to one another, right? We're doing things that is spiteful to one another, right? You got to keep in mind, whatever you do, the Most High could hold you. If you cause a soul to fall, right? Because not everybody, brother, has a strong soul. Some brothers are weak. They're not as strong as other brothers. Some brothers can't stand, the truth sometimes, right? Sometimes you got to measure brothers' spirit and say, you know what? I don't want this brother to fall out of the truth, man. Or I don't want him to go off and go do something wicked. So let me talk to him this way and let me move this way with this brother, right? So that way I can keep uplifting his spirit and he can stay strong in his spirit. Because that's what we're here together for. Why are you gathering together as a nation? What is Zephaniah 2:1 talking about? It's not just talking about just come together, have feast days and do this and do that, right? That's extremely important. But it's also talking about us building each other, right? In the brotherhood and the sisterhood. Sisters, the same thing for you, man, right? If you know you have a problem with a sister, don't keep it within yourself. Go to that sister and talk to her, right? Take care of that issue before any other man hears of it or any other woman hears of it. Right? Because you get some people, you tell them your secrets or you tell them whatever problems you're going with another sister, and they use that against you if they have an agenda against you. So keep in mind, keep it within yourself. Follow Matthew 18 to the T, man. Talk to one another. Love each other, right? Forgive each other. Say, okay, we're done with it. Move on from it. Don't hold on to it. Then go tell another person. Now that person is going to say, ooh, I got a weapon. So if anything happens to that brother, I can just come and hit him with that, right? We got to be careful what we do, Israel, because you're accountable. The Most High is going to hold you accountable for the wickedness and for the evil you've done to his own people. Right? Now let's go to the book of John 2 and 9. This is the book of John chapter 2 and verse 9. He that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness, even until now. So if you're saying, I love my brother, I'm just correcting my brother, but deep down in your heart you have extreme hate for that brother, guess what? You're living in darkness. You're not deceiving anybody but your own self. All right? Keep that in mind, Yasha Allah. Always remember that the scripture goes both ways. It's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you point a finger at somebody and you got like 4 of them pointing back at you. So remember now, keep in mind, don't try to blame people for certain things when you know you're wrong in certain things that you do and don't even admit it. All right? So if you hate your own brother, guess what? You're in darkness. 1 John chapter 2 and 11. But he that hated his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth. So you're in darkness if you hate your own brother. You don't even know where you're going. You think you're still in the truth. You think you're still doing the Most High's will. But guess what? You're in darkness, man. Because why? You haven't admitted what you did, and you're sitting in darkness, man. Right? So anyways, I just wanted to bring out a couple of scriptures regarding this matter. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm going to put a presentation addressing this matter about love, true love for each other. All right? Not, love that we think, for people to see, just to show off and pretend and quote me Ashala love. Nah, we need solid love in Israel, man. Right? Solid love, man. That got to come back. That's why we're doing this work. We're not doing this work for show. Some people might be doing it for that. Some people might have, their own reasons why they got into the truth, right? But some brothers are not doing it for that same reason. Some brothers can care less about the money that comes with it. Some brothers might be saying, you know what, I want to do this because I really love my own people. The Spirit bear witness within my soul, and I'm out here teaching my own people. I can care less if I become famous about it. I can care less if I get any kind of money from it, man. Right? Same thing with sisters. Being righteous behind the scenes, doing what they're supposed to do. Right? Not being wicked to their own sisters and their brothers, man. Right? They can be coming to this truth for the real reason, man. For the real deal. They're not coming here. Not everybody are like you, man. Some people think that, oh yeah, I gotta watch this person. Because they, when you start doing that, guess what? You're reflecting what you're going through to that brother. Not everybody is evil. Not everybody comes here to spy and think wickedly about other people or bring down the nation. No, not everybody. So that tells a lot about your judgment, right? So you got to be careful about that. This is why you have certain elders that are in certain position. Then you got certain people that stay in certain position and will never become a true elder, man. Right? But with that, it's your brother Arie. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We still got nest. This word is going to keep going out. Like I said, I'm going to do some type of presentation on this matter. I got some, pretty heavy scriptures I want to bring out. We're going to bring out this truth about this true love of the nation, of the brotherhood, man. Right? All right? We're not doing this for fun and just to get likes and stuff, man. This is real. This is the business of the Most High. You understand? All right? But with that, Hom Yashallah, we still got nest. Shalom.